Hi everyone, my name is Trey and I am here to tell you about my ganglion cyst story on my left foot. So I just had surgery. I finally had the thing removed on Tuesday and today is Thursday. So I don't know if I'm flexible enough, but if we can, no, maybe not. I'm gonna just turn this thing down. Let's see. There it is. Yeah, so just had it done. Should be elevating it right now, but I do that for most of the days here. I'm just here to just do some yoga because my back and hips are feeling tight laying in bed this long. But figured I'd just do a little story because I myself have been on YouTube and like the internet and like looking up videos as far as like recovery goes and just what if this happens, what if that happens, because I'm a runner, I'm a sprinter, so my life is like, and I'm a personal trainer, so my life is on my feet. So I was very nervous about this procedure. I've had a bunch of stuff removed. I had lipoma on my back. I had a tumor on my right ovary, the size of like this removed. So I've been through a lot, but the one thing that really concerned me was this one. Because my background with this cyst is that I started while I was running. I started noticing it when I was like 14, and I started noticing some pain while I was running in that foot, and I thought maybe it was the shoe or something like that. And sure enough, the pain got worse and worse and worse, and the next thing I know, I got this golf ball like size cyst in my left foot, and I'm like, what the heck is that? And my parents or my dad, just didn't really think much, I guess, as far as like doing anything about it. I mean, I don't know, track was like my life. So I don't know, like, I guess maybe didn't have health insurance or whatever it was at that time to take care of it. So here I'm just dealing with it, and I remember hearing the whole book method, so I remember like slamming it, and then it didn't do anything, and then it was like 3 nights later, I just woke up at like 2 in the morning, and I was like, ah! Like just woke out of my sleep in excruciating pain and just knocked right back out to sleep. Like it was so intense. And then when I woke up, the cyst was gone. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's weird. Guess I'm good to go. So I don't know, just kind of continued on, and it was awesome. And then next thing you know, like we're hiking at Yosemite, and walking in the river and climbing on, just being 16 and dumb, climbing on some slippery rocks, and fell down one and landed right on that left ankle, and just, my foot just went completely numb, like I just couldn't feel it. And then while I was recovering, boom, that cyst popped back up again. I was like, oh my gosh, really, why? And it wasn't like as big, but it was still like there, and and it was irritating. Still just didn't do anything really about it. And then I was 20, 21, and I worked at a surgery center, and we finally got this lady that she does procedures on the feet, and I asked her if she could look at it and if there's anything that we could do. And so she said, yeah, just like numb it and take a syringe and just drain it for you. And I was like, oh, sweet, cool. So we just did it there and drained it. And I asked her, how much longer until I can, like run again or jog. And she's like, oh, just give it a couple days, you should be fine. And I'm like, oh, well, sweet, okay. So I tried jogging and it was not happening. I mean, it took like maybe 2 months before my foot felt like it was fine again. And I don't know if it's because, it was pretty big, and I don't know if it was because it was in my foot for so long that it would just moved things around. I don't know. It just took a while before I could actually like jog. So maybe that's normal. I don't know. But from what she said, I should have been fine. But it took a while. And then after that, after it was gone, I just started running again, started competing, and I won state in the 400, got a scholarship. Like things were, looking awesome. And then as I got older, things just started kind of falling apart. I got a tumor on my right ovary. It was a cyst that turned into a mass. So then I had that removed, and then had a herniated disc in my L4, L5, and then got a lipoma because of it or whatever. That was their reasoning. So then I had that removed, and then I tried training for the 2020 Olympic trials for the 400, and then not too long after, started getting this pain in my left foot, and I was like, no, what is this? And it really hurt, and I would wake up and my fourth toe next to my pinky toe would go completely numb, like especially in the mornings or while I'm like while I'm just doing my workouts. It would just go numb and just really, really white. And I'm just like, all right, well, this is weird. And I thought maybe something's broken because I felt something hard, like on the outer part of my foot. And so, I don't know, I just, a lot of stuff was kind of going on during that time, and I didn't get it looked at. And then I think it was a couple weeks later, it started to really hurt again. So I just like pushed on it really hard. I'm like, it's a bone, but then it's given now. There's a little squish. So I'm like, it's definitely that cyst, you know. I'm like, well, I can't really like do anything about it now because I really got to train. I got to get this base going because, you know, 2020 Olympics, you know, no time for that. And so kept running, and just started having issues on that left side of my leg. I do believe there was some overcompensating going on. You know, just kept fighting through, and then I got really bad sciatica, and just boom, that pretty much ended it for me as far as training goes. And I think that was like 2019, that season. So I had to stop. And now I am 32. And I just want to compete again. I just want one healthy season of running. I just want to feel good. I don't want any of these issues. Obviously, I can't control that, but I want to try, and I don't want to compress everything and worry about training and having to get something done in a certain amount of time. I'm just giving myself a lot of room now to just get better and heal and do things right instead of just cramming my training in, and, you know, just trust in that, you know, the process of it all. So here I am trying to train again, and that fourth toe next to my pinky toe is just going numb a lot more than usual now, and that cyst is just starting to hurt. It's right next to a nerve. It's causing numbness down that foot, and also just noticing that foot can't handle the pressure when I run. You know, the heel just drops. It just can't hold my weight. And there's my left calf is much smaller than my right calf. My left knee is starting to have issues, and sure enough, I was just on a long run, which is, you know, for sprinters, anything over like 2 minutes is long. But anyways, went like on a 14-minute jog, and then, you know, came home. Went on the computer, do some bills, stood up, and boom, my back went out. So I have a bulging disc now in my lower back, because I believe it was because I was overcompensating. My left foot was hurting. I was trying to just make it home, and then that happened. So and then ever since then, it's just been an issue with this foot. That toe still going numb, and all this imbalance is happening. I'm like, you know what? It's just time that this thing just comes out, because I talked to the doctor, and he was saying that it's better to get it out now that I'm younger instead of older, because the recovery process is a little, you know, is faster and it's better at this age. So I was like, all right, well, this is a huge decision because it's my foot, and I hear all these like things about, you know, things that could happen, that could go wrong, not feeling your toes anymore, or this and that. And so, you know, it kind of took some time to think about it, but, you know, it came to the point where it was getting really bad, and that fourth, the nerves and issues, like, it was just starting to hurt. It was starting to hurt really bad. So I was like, you know what, let's do it. Let's get this thing out of here and get it over with. And I'm really excited to see what it's going to feel like without this cyst in there causing all of these issues with my body. If I'm going to run again, if I'm going to compete, then I want to feel good. I want to feel right. You know, I know it's going to be a process and it's going to take a long time. And, but you know what, like, I'd rather do that than have more bulging discs and hip issues and whatever else this thing may cause, you know, down the road for me. I'm thinking longevity at this point. So yeah, so I went to the hospital and went to the surgery room and had a great team. Everyone made me feel very comfortable, you know, about it. And so he went in there, and yeah, he found the sock, and then there was a root leading up to like the ankle joint, and then there was another one that was actually leading up to the toes. So he took all that out. And so right now, it's just, yeah, it's hard to stand, so there's definitely, like, no standing right now. I can't really put any pressure on my foot. I don't think I'll really, you know, I'm a personal trainer, so probably go back to work with minimal walking. I won't be lifting anything. Can't lift anything for like 2 weeks until the stitches come out, which is in 2 weeks. So just kind of boss my clients around while I'm healing here. But yeah, I guess it'll be a while before I can get back into training, but just kind of working on the little things, and that's why I'm doing this now, because I have time. But yeah, for any of you that are just really worried about this procedure, I know it's scary because it's on your feet and you hear all these horror stories about it, but if it's really bugging you and it's blocking, you know, blood flow to your toes, or they're going numb, you know, and it's causing pain while you're walking or jogging, get it out. Like, find a good doctor, do your research, and get it out, because it's gonna cause problems, you know, down the line, you know. So that's my advice to you all, and I hope this helped, because just like you, I was on YouTube looking up all these stories and trying to figure out like how long is it gonna take, did everything go well, you know, blah blah blah. But I had a great doctor, a great team, and everything went great. So now I'm just, you know, kind of just going through the recovery process right now, watching Emperor's New Groove, Netflix documentaries, and just chilling, because I'm a very high energy, active person. So it's nice to just relax for a bit and let this guy heal and get back to it. That's what I'm really looking forward to, is getting back into training. And obviously there is a percent that it can come back. So I'll keep it posted. But for now, let's just pretend it's not. Things are gonna be great. All right, y'all, take care and be safe out there.